Okay, kids. So I am creating this video in order to show you how to create similar triangles in GeoGebra, because a lot of you had questions about how to do it and also how to use this program. So let me begin by telling you that it is better if you use or if you create a right triangle using the grid. Okay, so this triangle is right because this triangle has a right angle. How can you see the angles? So here you can put this tool, the first one, the tool of angle, and you do it in this way. You select the 3 points that are part of the angle that you want to show. So this one, and this one. And there you can see this is a right angle. So let's go ahead and find all of the angles of this triangle. 57.99. And what happens if I do it in this way? Okay, kids, so this one is outside and we don't want that. And the reason for getting this is because we did the angle in the order that was not correct. So let's undo that with this arrow. This is like Control C or Control Z. This undoes the last thing that you made. And let's do it in the proper order, which is in this way. Now it is inside. So if you want to move stuff, if you want to move anything, you have to select this tool. Because if you have, for example, the tool of angle, and you want to move this, what you are going to do is that you are going to create more angles instead, or you are going to create points. So let's undo that. Sorry, let me go further again. That's it. And let's select this tool. This allows you to move the things. Well, sorry, I was checking if this was recording. Yes. So now I want to see the measures of this triangle, the measures of the sides. So here in this part, if it is not there, you can always hide it or show it. You can always hide it or show it by pulling this out. So here you have all of the elements that you draw. Here you have the points, point A, B, C, and the coordinates. Here you have also the triangle, and this 20 indicates that the area of that triangle is 20 units. And here you have the segments and the angles. So we can see that the segment A, so this one, measures 8 units, but I wanted to show it here. So I am going to click here, click Configuración. This window appears, and here where it says nombre, I am going to put, you can say it, you can put nombre y valor, so segment A 8, or you can put only valor, which is 8. I will leave it like that. And I am going to do the same for segment C and segment B. Valor. Segment C, segment B measures 9.43, and segment C measures 5. Okay? So this is the triangle that we are going to start with, and we are going to create a similar triangle to this one using what we saw in class, which was the similarity ratio and the properties of similar figures. Sorry, let me erase this. Well, now let me use this board, and let's write the measures. Here we have 5. Sorry, let me do it in black. 5, 8, and 9.43. Okay, so then we have to select something that is called the similarity ratio or proportionality ratio. It's the same thing. That can be any real number. It could be 1, but if you do it with 1, the result is going to be with no difference. It's going to be equal. But it could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 7, it could be 1,000, it could be 1 million, it could be a fraction, it could be 1/2, it could be a decimal, it could be 3.7. But let's do it with an easy number. Let's do it with, let's say, 3. Okay? So, I am going to say that the similarity ratio that I want to use in this case is going to be 3. But remember, this could be any number that you want. So the next thing, actually let me do it with another color so you understand better later. What you have to do next in order to create the measures of the next triangle is multiplying all of these measures by the similarity ratio. So let's say, what is 5 times 3? It is 15. 8 times 3, it is 24. And 9.43 times 3. Let's do it with calculator. 9.43 times 3. 28.29. So, these are going to be the measures of a new triangle which is going to have the same shape than this one, with the same angles and all, but it's going to have these measures. And be careful, because you can say, okay, I am going to create a similar triangle to this one. So let me do it. Yes, more or less, let's say. But you cannot say that the measures are, I don't know, 15, 24, and 28.3. Sorry, 28.29. Because, look, the 15 comes from this one. So the 15 should not be here. The 15 should be here. So let's change it. The 15 is meant to be here. The 24 comes from the 8. The 8 is in this position. Yes, the 24 is correct. Let me write it properly. 24. And the other one comes from the 9.43, so it should be here, 28.29. Yes, those are going to be the measures. And how are you going to do it? Well, it's going to be easy. So, the good thing is that we did it with a right triangle. So, if we create this measure of 15 and this segment of 24, it is going to, the last side is going to create itself. It's going to, you don't have to worry about finding this measure here. So you can do it, but I will explain how to do it later or in another video. So let's write it. So remember that each square in this case is a unit. Okay, so be careful. I am going to use points to mark at the beginning and the start, and then I will join them with this tool of polygon. But first, points. So this one, and remember, 15 units. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's going to be here. So now I have to move towards the other direction. Sorry. Yes, now. So towards the other direction. Ay, Dios mío. So in 24, remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Let me put it here so I don't lose it. It's going to be this one. I am going to put the point here. And now, look. I do this, I zoom out and zoom in by scrolling the wheel of the mouse. So now, let's create the polygon. So let's check the measures. Let's do the same that we did with the other polygons, okay? So segment F, valor, segment D, rótulo no, valor, no, valor, and segment E, valor. What happens? Look. Here we have the measures, but there is a problem. There is a problem in this 29 is not the same here. But don't worry. Remember that GeoGebra is a software, and this software approximates, rounds the number. So look, 28.29 is really, really close to 28.3. So that is why it appears here. The software approximates, but the measures are correct. And how can we check it? By measuring the angles. Now, let's compare them. Okay, this angle measures the same than this. The corresponding angles measure the same. This, look, measures the same than this one, and this measures the same than this one. So it means that the figures are similar. Yes, so we created a similar triangle. So if you want to do this, you have to follow these steps. And that's it, kids. Thank you very much.